Stephon Marbury recently announced that he's retroing the Starbury sneakers. I believe these are like $15 sneakers or something like that. And he went on Twitter and he said that Jordan has been robbing the hood and the kids are dying for shoes. The only face this dude makes is I don't care. The time will change.
Didn't he say that a long time ago though?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
He's saying it again. I mean, his shoe's coming back out, so he's speaking about the idea behind the shoe. With a $15 shoe, there's really like a zero profit margin. It's really kind of like an idea of
I'm just trying to make something affordable
for kids where they're not killing each other over these shoes.
Right.
But
and that's a great.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Here's a problem with this idea, and I believe this is what happened last time because the shoe already had come out before, and I believe went out of business.
Well, see, no, but over in fucking China, the shit said "Pwing" because
Marbury,
he was the shit over there.
He has a statue in China.
So they brought them shoes back out over there, and them shits were selling. They was like he's like Jordan over there, but I don't know what his price point is over there. That would be interesting to find out.
Is he taxing the Chinese?
He's like, I'll rob y'all motherfuckers. I'm just saying, I ain't robbing people. Hey, they got money. I'm telling you, they got mad money. But over here,
y'all can kill each other over here.
Yeah, that's how I can sell them for 15, okay? Because y'all motherfuckers buying.
Okay. Well, in America, what I believe happened was your mom went and got you some Starberries.
And you got mad.
You show up to school.
Because they didn't cost enough. Oh, you got those on.
Right, motherfuckers like, oh, you got them cheap-ass Starberries on.
So what they, now you know what they should have said? Oh, you sneaker shaming?
Sneaker shaming, right.
Mommy, I got sneaker shame today at school.
Shame for my sneakers.
Now, should those other kids get punished for that?
For sneaker shaming.
For sneaker shaming?
Well, they're making fun
What does sneaker shaming do?
They are, if you think about it, if you take one
what
step
are those?
back,
You know what I'm saying?
What are those?
Yeah. So, what is that? That's sneaker shaming.
Well, it is, in a certain type of way, making fun of someone for being poor, for having a poor family.
Right.
Is that
and
correct?
that can make somebody, who knows? What if somebody committed suicide because they were sneaker shamed? I'm sure it might have happened. One person, I'm sure I could find one person that fucking, they snapped on his fucking kicks. He killed himself. And that's all that they need. That's all that they need. Like, and he was teased for being the way he was.
Some girl committed
all this
suicide.
Shit with stop bullying. That's more with this shaming bullshit. Like bullying. Like, guess what, Vlad? Bullying's necessary too. Now, I don't mean like crazy, super mean, like trying to make somebody kill themselves bullying. But lightweight bullying to like toughen a motherfucker up or some shit like that.
I mean, any type of bullying, you have a chance of the person killing themselves. That's just the reality of bullying. I mean,
well, first of all, you said any type of what?
Any type of bullying potentially has a chance of the person killing themselves.
I mean, any type of bonding with a person, I guess.
Yeah.
Any type of interaction with a person has a chance of somebody killing themselves or you killing them. Like, there's all types of chances of shit. Like, but so what?
Yeah, I mean, people gonna disagree. People gonna clown each other. It just is what it is.
Right. But y'all sensitive motherfuckers.
Well, you know what the difference is, though?
It's like the nerds took control.
As adults.
And now they're making nerd laws. Like, you know what? All the shit that happened, you know what? No more bullying. We're not going to have any more shaming.
The nerds took control. And we're now going to have nerd law.
I'm telling you.
Nerd law.
That's what the fuck happened. And these little
fuck
nerdy
the jocks.
Right. And they like to sometimes, closet dress. So we're going to make it comfortable that if I want to put on a little negligee, that's going to be cool. We're going to actually shame them for doing that.
Okay, so I own Sneaker Watch. So I'm fairly
So
involved.
you're part of the problem, is what you're saying.
No. I'm not. I'm not going to say that. What I am going to say is I'm familiar with the Jordan brand. I have people that I've talked to, that I talk to on a regular basis that work in Nike and at Jordan, and so forth. And the one thing that I have heard from each of these people is that Michael Jordan isn't just kicking his feet up and collecting a check. Michael Jordan is actually very active in the Jordan brand, to the point where he actually co-signs which shoes come out.
Right. And their price point and all that.
I would think their price point, but definitely the design. And, you know, I'm sure he has a very strong voice in the price point as well. He is. I've heard statements of where he would be going through, you know, next year's line or the year after, and he would point to the logo and say, "This is not just a logo, this is me. So you're not going to put nothing out that's got me on it without me liking it." That's how involved in the brand Michael Jordan is, as he should be. And this is probably part of the reason why the brand is as successful as it is. Jordan brand definitely is a very dominant force.
You're paying for that extra input.
You're paying for that input.
But really, you're paying for the illusion of more expensive means better.
Right.
That's really what you're paying
Right.
for.
So I would say that Michael Jordan has a responsibility in the price point of Jordan brand.
He has a responsibility to the people or to his shareholders? Because there's different responsibilities.
Well, there's responsibility to whatever he wants to have responsibility to. He is Michael Jordan,
And
he decides how the fuck he
and
gonna
this
roll.
is the conundrum of life. This is what do you want to be responsible to? Do you want to be responsible to your people and your community and humanity and to the betterment of us all as a whole? Or do you want to be better to you and your pockets and your self-gratification of whatever it is? Like, these are the decisions. Service to self or service to others. What kind of person do you want to be? Okay. That's all. I want to be of service to others. That's just me, though. And that's why, we made the kind of music that we make as a service to others.
Michael Jordan is rumored to be worth roughly $1 billion. Some articles say 500 million, other ones are closer to the billion. But we could just say 1 billion to have a nice round number. We could round up. Phil Knight, who is the founder of Nike, is worth, well, number one, before I even say how much he's worth, he is the 43rd richest person in the world with an estimated net worth of $22 billion. Hey, 1 billion and 22 billion is a great club to be in. Mm-hmm. Their lifestyles probably don't differ very much, but Phil Knight definitely makes a whole lot more than Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. And Nike definitely has a lot of shareholders, and one of which is myself. That's actually my biggest holding. My biggest holding in my entire portfolio is Nike.
Really?
Yep. And it's also the holding that I've made the most money with. I've made more money with Nike than anything else I've ever bought. So, well, Michael Jordan is worth about $1 billion. If Michael Jordan decided to go on a campaign and said, you know something, fuck this, Instagram video. I'm Michael Jordan, and from here on in, all Jordans are going to be 50% off. We're lowering the price by 50%. And we're going to increase the quantity. We're not going to do this limited edition, retro shit. We're going to make as many as long as people are buying them, we're going to keep making more. So there isn't this like kind of crazy demand over a certain style. Because, too many black kids have killed each other over these shoes. And I'm going to take a stand against this. And I got $1 billion. So if Nike doesn't like it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with Nike. I quit. I quit. Got my $1 billion. I'm good. My kids are good. My wife is good. My grandkids are going to be good. Everybody's good. $1 billion could last generationally. long after I'm dead, and spend up whatever I want to spend up, I'm good. I'm going to do this. And this is what I think Stephon Marbury is kind of saying. He's saying that Michael Jordan hasn't done anything about it, whereas I'm selling these $15 shoes.
But see, here's the thing. Like, conceptually, I love what Marbury's doing. But the reality is that the mindset of the people is so warped that they would rather pay all that much more money for the Jordan shoe than to pay $15 for the Starbury, even if they were the same quality. Even if they were the same quality, something about the fact that this one cost this much and the cachet of Michael Jordan and all that type of shit.
I think Marbury actually said that his shoes are made in the same factories.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Because the factories that Nike uses are probably the biggest factories. And
so my point is,
they're not probably the biggest factories.
People,
they are the biggest factories.
You know, why would somebody, you know, you'd rather buy an old Benz than a new Kia. You understand what I'm saying?
I would.
Huh?
I would. I'd rather buy an old Benz than a new Kia. That's me.
I mean, it's just the cachet that's around certain things. And just when it's too cheap when it comes to certain items, people don't want to fuck with it. And it's crazy. Like, that's just some magic that they created in their mind. Like, that's the trick right there.
Well,
when they talk about a trick, that's the trick.
Well, here's the trick. If a person wears something that is considered to be valuable, they themselves feel like they're valuable.
Because it's there's the macrocosm.
If I have the Louis Vuitton draped on me and
then
everyone
you feel like you're part of Louis Vuitton.
I am
in some
part
kind
of Louis
way.
Vuitton. I
Yes.
am part of the Louis Vuitton
You're part
experience.
of the cachet of Louis Vuitton.
And people will look at me like I am part of Louis Vuitton. Not only do I feel this way internally, but the way people deal with me and approach me, they say, "Ooh, that's a nice bag.
Why?
Those are some nice shoes."
But if they look at the $15 shoes and, you know, they're not impressed by them and they don't, because they're going to comment if they want to be a part of it too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, those some nice Yeezys. I ain't got no Yeezys. You know, that's why. But, you know.
Yeah.
So it is all about attaching yourself again to what's popular. And self-esteem comes out of that too.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw a documentary about sneaker culture, and they showed a little clip of someone getting knocked out and having their Jordans literally torn off their feet. It was some crazy shit. Like, you've heard of stuff like this happening. I've never actually seen it. I've never been robbed for my sneakers. So
first of all, that's some old school shit back in the day.
You ever seen anyone get robbed for their sneakers?
Oh yeah, that's all the time.
Really?
Like, back in the days, like junior high school and all that type of shit, motherfuckers, you walking up to motherfuckers, sizing you up, you know what I mean? Like, that's some real shit. Exactly. Yeah. You put your foot next to the other man's foot and try to size your shit up.
That's how it's done?
And be like, hell yeah. Shit. Be like, okay. Yo, what you ready to do for those? You know what I mean? For a motherfucker, boo, 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 boo. But that's some jail shit. Niggas got, you know, they was doing that in jail, but then, you know, somebody seen a nigga who was in jail do it, and then they started doing it in school and shit like that. You know what I mean? But that shit used to happen all the time. Like, when this is way before Jordans. This is, you know.
I mean, look, if it was if everyone had $15 sneakers,
might get your Pumas taken like that. This is Puma days, suede Pumas.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
The fat laces.
Yep. You can get some shit like that taken. Hell yeah.
Look, but if everyone had $15 sneakers on, the motherfucker with the $16 sneakers would be the shit. It always comes down to something because human nature is to compete.
Well, not if your whole value system is in money.
Right. Which
if your value system was more in quality, let's say, and the more quality sneaker was actually cheaper, you'd fuck with that. Because you'd be like, yo, that's a quality shoe right there. I'll be using it. The shit's not gonna fall apart on me. It's gonna last longer. Da 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 da. All of that type of shit. Yeah, it's more. All of that. Like, you know what I mean? If that was your gauge, then all that money shit would be out the window. It wouldn't even matter. You'd be like, damn, that's a way overpriced shoe. They selling that shoe for $100. That shit falls apart. That shit ain't shit.
Yeah.
This fucking shoe I got over here.
Yeah, I mean, I know how upset I've been on a couple of occasions. Like, I got these shoes called they're the wheat foam posits. They kind of look like Timberlands.
Oh yeah, I seen those. Those.
Right. So at first when I saw them, I'm like, I don't know, but then I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna rock them because I like foam posits. I got them and I was walking around and I scuffed them and there was a scuff that you could not take out. It was like a blue, because it's like that light suede.
So it's like a real Timberland.
Yeah,
almost.
So you scuff it and then boom, that scuff is now part of that shoe. And it's like, god damn, I just spent these are like $250 for a shoe that one scuff fucks it up.
Welcome to Construction Timberland pain. Like, that's why motherfuckers might get in fights and shit over it. Motherfucker, I just got these. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You just replaced your other scuffed up Tims. Now you in the club and some fucking bozo, steps on your shit or whatever.
Why are you going to the club with Tims though? That's what's going to happen.
Because you're trying to be fresh than a motherfucker. You was trying to get to the VIP. You didn't know that all was going to be that crowded from there to there. And now this dumbass then fucking put a streak on your shit.
I don't quite understand the obsession with the Timberland, especially in New York.
That's just some New York shit, man.
I know it looks kind of cool. I know
man.
it's kind of cool with the laces out and whatever else. Definitely not the most comfortable shoe in the world. Probably, I might have to say that might be the most uncomfortable shoe I've ever worn.
See, that's the days when you never know when you might have to stomp a motherfucker out. So you
tie him up,
stylish, and have a steel toe for a motherfucker.
It was kind of used as a weapon as well. This is what you're saying.
I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, in that regard, okay, maybe I'll go get some Tims then.
Steel toe.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because they're steel toe, all of them?
Come on, steel toe boots, B.
All Timberlands are steel toe?
Construction Tims
are. Okay.
You're kind of fucking it up for everyone else because of the fact that you will pay quadruple the price for it. You're now allowing that market to thrive. It's kind of like gentrification on real estate.
It's Jordans, but Champs has gifted me a pair of KDs and also a pair of Air Maxes. So it's the basement of the J's, 2 KDs and an Air Max.